Hello, everyone. This is Heart Pickers. This is Ronnie.
And Gretchen.
And, just we're going to talk about our goals for this upcoming year. And it's kind of just more outline to keep us in line, and not really goals so much, but things that we want to plan for or go ahead for in this coming year. And it's more of a somewhat of a little competition. Whose plan's going to win, my plan or your plan? But, it's true. And it's true because we talk about it all the time.
Okay.
It's either going to be happy husband or happy wife.
Or both.
Well, I'm happy if I'm still married to you.
Oh, so cute.
But if you're tuning or watching this for the first time, you stop. You're not no damn cat. Oh, you're tuning in watching this for the first time. We're basically eBay sellers. We and my wife are full-time. The only income we have is from flipping shit on eBay, really. That's about it. Flipping stuff.
Yes.
Giving me this weird look.
Thank
But
you.
that's how we get by. We do make a little bit of money on Amazon, a little chicken scratch. We toned down Amazon big time over the last year. I don't think we've sent anything in since the summer.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember.
But when I look at some of our numbers, some things that we had planned for next year, we actually already got.
For this year.
Yeah, we got this year. It's our new truck.
Yes.
We wanted to get a new truck. We it just waited at the right time. Go at the end of the year. Best time to make a deal on the older vehicles. They're bringing in the 2017s. So you look at those 2016s, and we bought a brand new Chevy Suburban. Had only how many miles? It had 2 miles. So that was pretty nice. I mean, it was what I wanted. I didn't want the LTZ package. He tried showing me that at $72,900. Like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I want your slimmed down.
I'm happy with my truck.
Yeah, I just wanted a backup camera. That's all I wanted in that. I didn't want the leather seats. I didn't get them. It would have been nice to get a sunroof, but it's not necessary.
No.
I mean, this will get a lot better gas mileage than my last truck, the Excursion. The Excursion was getting like 10 miles per gallon going downhill, and a hurricane force winds behind it. This is getting, right now, about almost 17 miles per gallon since we've gotten it. Driving it to New York last week. Drove fine. Went up all over the mountain in Vermont in the snow, and other than one little sketchy part that I had to just throw it in the four-wheel drive. I think it doesn't have the best tires for snow on it. So eventually that will be an upgrade with a little bit of a lift.
That was a fun trip.
Yes, it was. But back into our goals. So we got that one out of the way. So that came a few weeks early. We have 2 vacations planned for this year.
Yes, can't wait.
In May,
we're going to Dominican Republic.
See, back home.
Back home.
So we'll be there probably 2 or 3 weeks.
See.
We haven't planned. We haven't figured out yet because I got to get my surgery out of the way first, and once we get that out of the way, we'll, see how everything goes with that. Recovery and everything. But
yes, and our second trip?
Our second trip is going to be a cross-country trip in September.
With family.
With family, mostly your cousins.
My cousins, yes, can't wait.
2 sets of your cousins, maybe a third set, maybe your brother. There could be as many. There could be as few as the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Or there could be as many as 12, 14 people. few car caravan. So that will be interesting. We're gonna start in Las Vegas and finish basically the top of Washington State, right?
Mhm.
You're
My
Where,
cousin.
yeah, he lives all the way above Washington. I mean,
Yeah.
above Seattle. I mean, he's almost to Canada.
Yes.
So that will be a fun trip. I mean, for us, that's going to be about 12,000 miles because we will probably leave 2 weeks before and scurry down to see my aunt in Virginia. We'll see your cousin in Alabama.
Mhm.
See Chad, Florida. We'll scurry over. I want to meet up with Dallas. I've talked to him about that, but we'll make that happen.
Pick out a few signs.
Man, we're bringing our trailer behind us. Our cargo trailer that's going to be in the works in the next few months. We're going to pick up one of those and pick better things. We got the Suburban because actually, if you put down the seats, you could have 9 feet of room to put anything long in there. As long as it's 9 by 4, you're good. Anything over 4 feet in wide, it's kind of can't fit it in there. But other than that, we're gonna bring a trailer with us and cargo trailer. Just gotta figure out the size of the cargo trailer, and it's gonna be at least a dual axle, at least 12 feet long, probably. And we're gonna be picking up sourcing stuff along the way. It's gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah.
I would think that's gonna be at least a month.
Yes.
I
love it. I love it. I love it.
yeah.
Love it.
Then we're gonna scurry across. We're gonna go visit Vancouver. We'll be close to Vancouver. Just cross over Vancouver, go back across, and hopefully we'll see.
Yeah,
What's
I know
the thing?
someone that need to get the passport.
No, I'll get my passport again.
Yeah.
It's gonna get done.
Mm,
I don't know how it expired, and I forgot about it.
good.
That's what happens when you haven't left the country in 2 years. Then we'll come back, and that'll be the trip. So I mean, that will mess with our numbers a little bit. When we talk about our sales for the year on eBay, last year we did 120. Well, excuse me, 2015 we did 127,000. This past year we did about 115. So we did go down a little bit, but we took off the whole summer basically. I think we listed 3 things and 100 things in about 3.5 months.
Wow.
Yard sales sucked this summer.
Yeah.
And I got bored with going to thrift stores at one point. I just didn't want to go to a thrift store.
Yeah, your sale was I don't know what happened this year. I mean, last year.
Yeah, true.
Hope this year is better.
Yeah, and then Amazon, with all the different rule changes and everything, I just never got into Amazon this course of this year. Last year we did 31,000, which basically just thrifted goods. This year we did about 15,000. No, it was a little more than that, maybe 18. I haven't checked the number in the last few weeks. We were supposed to make this a few weeks ago, and we made a video, and it's not working properly. So we're kind of doing this over again. But yeah, I mean, we dropped off on Amazon, but it's fine. I mean, I'm not really into Amazon really that much. But if I find things for Amazon, I will pick them up. I will send them in, and that's it. That's that part of that business.
Yes.
I think number-wise, I think last year our goal was 180. I think that's where I want to be this year, about 180. I would love to say, oh, we're going to double it, but going from 140 or whatever that is to
180.
250 is going to be very hard. Especially with our situation, because we have a lot of things coming up that we have to figure out.
Yes, a lot. Busy year.
Yeah, I mean, our numbers kind of reflect on who's what plan we're gonna take. We'll get into that in a minute. Some of our big eBay and Amazon sales this year. You remember what any of them were? Some of our bigger sales this year?
Yes, I remember.
Oh.
My favorite, the jacket.
Oh, the Ralph Lauren polo wing sweater, cardigan sweater.
Yes. We paid $8 and we sold for
720.
720. Ta-da!
And you found that one
And I found it.
up in New Hampshire on our last sourcing trip. And
Yeah,
you
that's
came across
definitely one of my favorite stores right now.
yeah, that was just a really good sale. I mean, I knew what it was when we got it,
And
but I didn't think
fast.
it was going to be. Well, I told you it was going to be fast.
Like we sold in what, 3 days?
2 days.
2 days?
And if you want to see the sweater I'm talking about, go back to our last sales video. It's about 3 videos ago, and you can check out some of the stuff that we've sold. We had our largest sale this year too for $1,400, which was the Griswold frying pan.
Yes, and I found that one too.
No, you were in line at the state sale.
Well, yes, but you are in a line with more people, and this is like a fight, really, like a race.
Yeah, but who told you about it?
Well, you told me.
I told you I needed that pan.
You told me you need to get that pan, and you need to be fast, and you need to, But my job was to figure out where the pan was. Like, they move everything inside the house.
I don't know why they moved everything because
Like the pan was when you showed me the picture, the pan was in the kitchen. But when I look, and when I get there, I start looking, on the window, everything around, and the pan was in the living room. And I was like the number 10 in line.
no, you were like more than closer. I think you were like
Number 5.
I think
don't
you were
know.
within the top 5.
Yeah, something like that. So I just run, and I got the pan, and we saw in less than 24 hours, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it sold overnight. I got a 1,400. I put it up for like 2,200. It's a Griswold number 13.
Hard to find.
Hard to find, but you see what they're selling for recently on there.
But we paid $75. I really.
You were nervous about that.
I was happy about that price, but when we sold for 1,400, it was like, woo! Okay, now I understand why.
You know what they're selling for recently on eBay? $2,000 plus. So they're selling for more actually now than they were then.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next week we went to the estate sale at the old garage.
Yes.
That was a pretty cool sale.
That was super cool. So, and that one I was number 10.
Yeah, that one was number 10.
People in that station waiting like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
I think the first guy got there at 11 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
To get that sale.
To the next day.
9 o'clock.
Yes.
Because I went to a few other sales before that sale because you were in line and got there a little bit later. I was about 30th in line probably.
Yes.
I could have cut ahead everybody, but I just didn't feel like that was the right thing to do.
Yes.
We
went there just looking for the oil can.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We didn't get that oil can. That would have been a personal.
Because everybody wanted that thing.
That would have been for my personal collection.
I know. But I found a few things.
Yeah, we had other things that we wanted that would make us money. One was the oil rack. There was 2 different Vidal, Tidal, oil zoom. Vidal, Tidal, gasoline, oil racks, oil can racks. There was 2 of them. My wife got one of them. We got a few other little oil cans and early mobile oil stuff with the gargoyle, stuff like that. It was fun. We sold 2 of the signs from the rack. They're tin signs. Hard to come by, pretty hard to find. I went by prices on WorkPoint. They were selling for $300 to $400. I put them up on eBay, one at $5, one at $4, and they actually sold to the same guy within probably a minute of listing them. Like, he bought those. I think I
Mhm.
pressed send, and like I walked away from the computer to go to the bathroom. I came back and they were both sold. I was like, oh wow, that was fast.
Yes, that
I
was
mean,
very fast.
and most people would go, oh my god, I sold it fast, I underpriced it. It's like, no. Sometimes something's hard to find or just the right person at the right time. When you start second guessing yourself, realizing that you maybe sold something at a different price is crazy.
Mhm.
Just be happy. You were happy when you listed at that price. Like, would you want to wait another month to get an extra $10 or 20% of something? Like, don't worry about it. Invest that money in something else and move on. Be happy. What
Yeah,
pissed me off with
that
that
was
sale was I wanted the Firestone sign. And remember, they were supposed to have an auction on stuff that didn't sell. Happened in a few hours. I went back there 2 hours later. It was supposed to start at 12. I got there about 11:15. They already had the auction.
Mhm.
Like, that pissed me off. I haven't been to one of their estate sales since that company. Mm-mm. I haven't found that sign since. I've been wanting to find it. But then we had the VCR that we sold, the Sony VCR DVD player that you found in the Salvation Army, brand new.
Mhm.
We sold that. We paid
How
what,
much?
25. We got $510 maybe or something like that on Amazon. So that was
Yeah,
pretty cool. That
that's a
was
good one.
pretty quick too. That sold within a few days.
Yeah.
I priced it actually lower because on eBay it sold for like 300. Amazon people were pricing it like 550, 600, and I was just like, you know what? I get a certain price. So I put it on FBA, and first person that came along, I put it at the cheapest merchant fulfilled price, and first person that came along bought it, sold it. See ya.
Mhm.
I think it sold within a few days of hitting the warehouse. Then we sold the Brioni suit for $500. We sold a lot of stuff in the $300 to $500 range all year long. I mean, there was a lot of things where almost every month we sold something in that price range, or every other month. I mean, it's really good when you do start selling that stuff at that high prices. We sold Laurel Piana cashmere jacket. We sold a Laurel Piana suede jacket. Um, a few other suits. I just can't remember stuff that sold that high. That's the problem.
I know, but
We sold
that's
our most
good.
expensive shoes too, the Edward Green shoes. I paid
Yes,
$50 for them. Sold for 400.
$50.
And
Yeah,
you, what? Are you crazy paying $50 for a pair of used
$50. You're
shoes?
crazy. Yeah.
And what happened when they sold for 400?
I was like, oh my god, mi amor, you're the best.
uh, so I think a lot of our plan for this coming year may be sourcing, or anyway, going, that was our sales. That was really good. I would like to source more stuff that's newer tags. Seem to have better sales with that stuff. I mean, you're paying more. You're going to TJ Maxx, you're going to Marshalls, you're going to the Burlington Co factories, the Rosses, the outlets, and you're going really to the clearance stuff and buying stuff that you can try to make some money on. Sometimes it's double or only triple your money. It's not your typical, for us anyway. I mean, most of our thrift store stuff is 10 times our money back on them. So it's kind of going back by a shorter profit, but it's less involvement with them usually with the newer tag stuff. You don't have to worry about dry cleaning it or being dirty. And if you buy multiples of something, which sometimes we come across where we buy like 10 of the same shirt or 5 of the same thing, you make one listing
Mhm.
and you just go with it and see you later.
Yeah.
I guess our plans, this is where we kind of tend to disagree a little bit, as you want to buy a house.
Yes, I want a house.
That's your biggest thing this year. But I'm thinking we may be able to do both of it together, depending on where we buy a house and so on and so forth. We kind of got till September to see what shakes out, because if we don't get your plan by September.
No, we do plan B.
Plan B. And I'm not talking about the pill either. But like to grow the business, get it to, probably average of $15,000 a month. That's where we'd like to be, is growing the business. Versus my plan and to buy a house. So we buy a house, we're more stable. We can't really go off for long periods of time because we have a mortgage that we're going to have to pay. That's going to be probably higher than what we pay for in rent now in the condo for the most part. When you factor in insurances and upkeep and maintenance. Or my plan is kind of what it's been for the last 3 years or so since we became full-time for ourselves is let's just go on the road and just travel and see everything and everything. But we do have a problem with your mom wanting to live with us full-time. She comes here for 3 months next month, so no way. I'd have to have a third person. Mommy might make a good employee too.
Yes. Mommy loved that job.
Yeah, but senior discounts. That's all I know. Senior discount.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. But depending on which way it goes, I mean, either we have a house. It depends. Like that house I like up in Maine has a house, has a barn. Barn has an apartment. You could rent the house, Airbnb, or do a property management, and hopefully that house pays for everything. From the numbers I did, even renting it 50%.
Yes.
Will make sense. So we could do my plan. We buy the house and then we go on the road full time. I think that we're going on the.
I like that one better.
I think.
You think what?
I think where we go on the road is where we have a little bit of different opinion because I rather just rent houses like a month by month basis or something like that.
Yes.
And you're more, let's buy a trailer, an RV, and go, and
I love travel as well.
Yeah, but the RV thing, there's a lot of upkeep in RV. I've never had an RV before. I know Dallas Morris talked about that, has done it and talked about it, and for short periods of time, but I'm not sure if that's one thing
We can do that one.
I'm committed about is doing that RV thing. I don't know. Just
we'll
changing the pooper, the dark tank scares the crap out of me in more ways than one. You see the movie where the guy hook up the tank to empty and the stuff goes everywhere? Those meals. I feel like that would be me at that place changing the tanks.
Oh, yes. Probably.
Because I don't like to read directions with anything. I just want to do it, and something's gonna happen that's not gonna be good.
Gretchen, you don't help me. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't get in there. Don't go there. There's a reason for that whole thing.
Okay.
But depending on which way we go, I mean, it'll be fun. We've kind of planned for the house thing for a while. We finally got our credit to a specific place that it works for us, that we can do this. We are very close. It just depends if we get the money we want and everything like that, and we find the place. But if we don't find the place we want, we don't get the money we want, we take the other trip for a little while and start visiting America and start basically just doing what we do. Love to do is traveling.
Do what we love.
I mean, we always talked about it. So, and you always tell me you can't tell people because you change all the time. That was like 2 years ago talking about getting an RV. But we've started moving in that direction. There was a reason why I got rid of both cars.
Yes.
To slim down the payments, save myself $400 a month. But if we do get a house, then you may want your. I mean, it depends. If we get a house, we could always rent it out too and still do the trip.
That's what I said. Let's see what's gonna happen.
See, indecisive plans. Indecisive plan.
Because I love both ideas, but
We can put both
I don't
ideas
know.
in one somehow here. We might win this.
Okay. Sí, mi amor.
We
Let's
get you
see.
a house.
Yes.
We
Give
can
me
see
my
about
house.
renting it out.
Yes.
As long as the house pays for itself, we go on the road.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, everyone. I think I covered too many topics, and I think she's already kind of grumpy at me because I talked about things I shouldn't have talked about.
That's not true. Oh my God.
Oh, mommy's coming.
The
The senior discounter. Hey, we can get 50% off at like senior day, so I'm good with that. But see you later. If you like their plans, what are you doing? Now that's your
Happy
favorite
New
sound.
Year.
What was your other favorite sound in the last few weeks?
I don't know.
I don't know why you started that sound out of the blue. Too.
Thanks to the movie.
What was the movie? I
Hey
forgot.
guys, Christmas
Christmas office party.
Christmas office party.
That was a good movie.
Yes.
And that lady, Brad Pitt's ex-wife, she still looks good.
Okay, Mama. Really? We need to talk about this?
All right. Well,
right.
like,
Happy New
comment,
Year.
subscribe, and I think we forgot about a little something. Our goal with YouTube. What's our goal with YouTube?
Make more videos.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, oh, I want to get to 50,000 subscribers, or I want 20,000 subscribers, or
No.
you like our videos, you subscribe. Thank you. If you don't want to be subscribed, you don't like our videos, it's okay. But I can't say how many people are gonna subscribe to us or our goal. It's impossible to understand that.
Impossible. Just make more videos, mi amores.
So try to make more videos.
Yes.
And I notice a lot of people are into those everyday videos where they show their lives. I think our lives are pretty boring at the moment to be doing those. You want to make a video every day? It's boring. I'm here with
I
a
don't
woman.
know.
She's not even on camera now because it's like my hair.
I'm busy.
See, exactly. So, you know, you'll hopefully see more videos with correction on them or in them, or it's talking about certain things. And you may see videos here and there, or, you know, things go to the Dominican Republic. I want to go to the flea market there. I want to see if we can pick up some stuff. So that will be interesting. We'll see. There'll be some other videos. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
See you.